My, if it isn't Yuning Godslayer, Grand Mayor of the land of rice and snow, our Hanorse, mad, cruel zealot. I don't really know how to describe this guy at this point. He is a mixed bag of a character so thoroughly, but I think we've done an alright job with his backstory, which again, as a reminder, was apprenticed by a wizard. This is a man ripping through the entrails of his enemies to try and discover the future. And we're making quite good progress through, I would say, one of the two wizardry societies. The other, of course, being the kind of dark magic Fellowship of Hell in this situation. But I think the Hermetic Society is already scratching that itch, given that we are chugging potion after potion after potion. Now, as a reminder, this week I am hyper busy, so I'm operating an episode ahead, just to give us that buffer, so that if I am too busy to record an episode of Crusader Kings II, it means that you don't have a day without Crusader Kings II. The downside of that, of course, is there's a day delay before I can see your comments. I'm only actually 12 hours ahead as of recording right now, before the next episode for you guys will come out anyway. So, not really that far ahead of regular schedule, to be honest, but enough so that I haven't seen the comments on yesterday's episode. There were, however, a lot of good comments on the episode before that, so I'm working from episode 34 right now, just to clarify that one. So, somebody said that there is a bloodline for building 4 wonders with a character. Given that we are trying to live up to our predecessors' already incredible, again, as the other part of our guy's backstory, is that we want to live up to our predecessors here. The bloodline is, of course, the way we're going to go about doing that. I do believe that building 3 or 4 wonders, I don't know if the City of Wonders counts as one, because that wasn't a traditional building of a wonder. We just right-clicked and clicked make City of Wonders and it upgraded it. So I'm not sure that one counts. Regardless, though, we could just throw one down in Nan Eastland, G Eastland, and Bay Eastland, and then we could also throw them down and say the Faroe Islands or any of our other provinces, because the way wonders work, and something that they got a lot of criticism for, was that the... What the fuck is this, sorry, by the way? High Chief of Fortriu? Some sort of Pictish High Chiefdom where Pictland should be? I have no idea. Anyway, the point I was about to say is anywhere where we build a wonder, the person who owns that province gets nothing from it. It's only the highest level character of the realm that gets the benefits, which has been very, a kind of feature of the wonders being criticized quite heavily. It might have even changed at this point. I doubt it, though. So we could build something in Man as well. And given that we're sitting on 6,000 gold currently, there is the chance of cracking this out immediately. So, I think let's just go for it. Now, I want to build things that are kind of thematically relevant. So the Isle of Man has historically in our realm been somewhere where we've dropped the loot from raids. They've been the finance handlers. They have been the ones to distribute that gold. Something like a market cross or something like that would be kind of impressive. Oh, a triumphal arch I could get behind. The Isle of Man was the first province in our nation to see any gold we brought back from raids. Like a harbor colossus could also be fantastic. Defends its charge against sieges. Market cross could be good to represent the kind of economy. This being really the center of where all the economy came into before it was redistributed to Iceland. All of these work quite well. I do like the idea of the harbor colossus of Man. A gigantic statue defends man against sieges. Oh, I quite like that one. And, you know, we could give it a gigantic donger. I've got to go for it. It is 3,000 gold. Actually, one of the more expensive wonders there to build. And it also takes 25 years. So the real question is our guy going to live to the age of 56? Normally, I'd say yes. But given our predecessors, I'm a little more apprehensive. The harbour, the lighthouse. Well, we've got a harbour in Iceland, of course. I don't want to build the same wonder twice. So I think in this one, we will build the harbour colossus, because I think that's just fucking cool. 420 gold a month. Nice. And then... what about, what have we got here? So you are empty. You're also empty. You have a temple. It's one of the only places in... why is it a different temple to... oh, it's a barony. Sorry, my bad. We could make, say... are any of these, like, holy sites or anything relevant like that? That they're not, as far as I recall. But we will... yeah, see, none at all. I'm trying to justify building some of the wonders in other places. Now, this, of course, is our dynasty's capital. If we were to lose the election, our dynasty would be in Nan-Eastland rather than Dong-Eastland or anywhere else, because this is our fallback. This is Reykjavik, of course, the actual real capital of Iceland. So I think building something impressive here would be quite nice. Like a grand fortress would be super, super impressive. I haven't got the technology for that, though, unfortunately. Like a royal palace would be good, because that's our dynasty's capital. So a royal palace there would be really, really nice. 26 years for that one. Fucking hell. Grand University to attract more people to that one would be impressive. We need to go get more gold either way. I think that's the point I'm taking away from this. So we were rebuilding our forces, weren't we? Because our light infantry got smashed by this random French army. Oh, wife is pregnant. That's impressive. A lot of people on the last episode that is live right now as I'm recording this were saying that... basically the same thing, that this guy might end up forging all these wonders, but without actually having a male heir. Bear in mind, be gone, even though he is our son, quote unquote, he's not actually our son. He's born to Huidan Shi, our second wife, and our nephew. So this kid isn't really our son. All the others are, of course, daughters. So it's still possible that we could end up running this whole character without it. We got 3 herbal ingredients. Nice. And again, another goal with this character would be to write a magnum opus. That'd be fantastic. Choosing a hermetic heart, writing a magnum opus for our wizardry backstory. One of the magnum opuses we could write could be on alchemy, which I think is about as magical as you could possibly get in a realm so focused on gold and loot and treasures. So, we've got technological advances in legalism. Sorry, in culture, but normally I would go for legalism. Gives us centralization, increases tech spread rate. Court administration just gives us a larger court size. Honestly, that is a complete waste of time, because the penalty to having a court bigger than you're supposed to is it just costs you gold. Our court size is 19 out of 28, so we're nowhere even near our limit, and even if we were at our limit, we could afford it. Tolerance increases technology spread rate quite significantly as well. That would also allow for marginal status of women, and at tolerance 4, we get full status of women. Bear in mind, this guy's had 6 daughters. Maybe that would be something he personally would have a vested interest in, even though it's not very good for a patrician merchant republic. It could be very good. And that way, like I said before, when we start conquesting the UK, when we start taking out England, Wales, Scotland, and eventually Ireland, of course, not suggesting that's part of the UK, then we would be able to land our daughters with those titles too. I always thought that'd be kind of cool, having these feudal dukes, or I guess duchesses and queens, under our merchant republic. That would be awesome to do. So I think, you know what, I've kind of convinced myself that tolerance is the way forward. Let's try and pass marginal status of women. Everybody's in support of that. And of course, why wouldn't they be? It's less work for the men to worry about. Right, so the traits have, as a reminder from where one of the mods updated, some of the traits to shift around. This guy died just from strange illness, Odin child sickness, which he's not supposed to have, but actually he had a regular illness anyway, so I don't feel so bad about that one. Somebody said, can we rename the patrician houses to make them more important to the realm, to the plot? And you know what? I completely agree. We've got Baiji, Yu, and Ju. I actually have, bizarrely enough, houses. Back when we were playing CK3 on the main channel, some patrons requesting houses all the way back from then. So you know what? You guys have played the long game, and I feel like I owe you this one. So let's get it on. House By. Let's say goodbye to House By. Instead, we're going to have, from Eckle Cakes, House 10th Meridius. Now, bear in mind no, 10th Meridius, not 10th. Now, bear in mind, this name was suggested back when we were playing, oh god, what was his name? It was like Romulus or something like that. The guy in Bulgaria who was like obsessed with Rome, or I don't remember, Romania, that was it. He was obsessed with Rome. So some of these might be represented by that. Though I love the idea. And I can headcanon this perfectly. You might think that's a bit weird. A Norse Republic realm that has this, you know, Han-Norse guy called 10th Meridius. It's very simple, right? He's a weeb, but the opposite. He is a Roma Boo. So he's called himself 10th Meridius. They're like, come on. Come on, Bai. What the hell are you talking about? It's like, no. Refer to me as 10th Meridius. G. Incredible name for House G here. I know they're kind of comedic, but I mean, the fucking realm's called Land of Rice and Snow. If you've got a problem with this house being called Digby Chicken Caesar, then I've got another thing coming for you. And I have said as well, ooh, Digby Chicken Caesar. There was a chicken. That is fucking superb. If you guys in the comments as well, because there are barely any Patreon requests. Of course, I'll listen to Patreon requests first. When we get vassals and start expanding our rounds and shit, if you want a house, by all means, I'll throw it open to the viewers, because I can't imagine there are a huge amount of patrons watching it. Not enough for what will be eventually the world's greatest realm. So Digby Chicken Caesar. We're going to go for a nice fleshy cock. There you go. And then it's nice to do a little bit of round customization. We haven't really touched it. 10th Meridius. Again, this is going to be the Roma Boo house. Okay. These are the guys obsessed with Rome. So we're going to look for Hellenic. There you go. Perfect. That's good enough. What have you got for me? We want something like proper Roman feeling, or that kind of Greco-Roman, as Hellenic might more suggest. What have we got here? We need like a laurel wreath, don't we? Like SPQR style. Dragon's not bad. I don't even know if this will work, given that he's a Merchant Republic, whether we can customize it like this. But let's see. Come on, there's got to be a wreath here somewhere. That would be so fucking perfect for the realm. The hearts are pretty good, though. That could work. I like that, too. Unicorn? That's quite nice. Oh, shit, you're joking. Is there not one? Well, let's change the primary color to green for a start, because that's obviously what we're going to go with when we find this bloody wreath. Green and red, like proper Roman colors. No way is there not, under the Hellenic style, a fucking laurel wreath. That would be insane. We go for a griffin. That's obviously Greek mythology. That would work quite well. Ooh, some of these are pretty good. Oh, look, there's actually just straight up a pillar. 246. If we can't find anything better. Oh, a centaur. Okay, I can get behind that one. Oh, some of these are good too. We can't show that one. That one's got straight up boobies. I think I'm gonna go for the centaur because I think it's the most appropriate. What do we get? What color? We'll have the blue centaur on a white background. Oh, I can't believe that works. That's so fucking good. Right, next house we have Justarian. Let's go ahead and change you to Justarian. Talk about playing the fucking long game, huh? What should we go for you? Like, I like some of these more traditional styles. The panda. We will have the panda. Let's swap those colors around here. So we want two... No, wait. Pandas have black eyes, don't they, pandas? And then white faces. What does a panda look like? Oh, there you go. And then we'll have that on a nice backdrop. We've already got... Oh, there you go. Orange panda. I like that. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's make the Republic feel a little more alive. So we got Digby Chicken Caesar, Justarian, Temporary Jus, and then we have Hawk Light. And I'm sure we can find a hawk, because that makes for a very easy symbol, huh? Hawk Light. There you go. And eventually, like I said, I'll open it up to you guys in the comments there as well for eventual. Don't bother leaving them now, because I'm not going to come back to this random episode to try and find that. It's got to be a hawk here somewhere. Dungeon Mastery, that'll do it. Dungeon Master got access to all of these types. Wowee. We'll just find any old bird. If it's not a hawk, it's almost funnier. That one kind of works. I like that. Like a duck would also be hilarious. Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, that works. I think that's a hawk, right? I have no idea. I'm not a birdologist. Red hawk. I like that. There you go. So House 10th Meridius, Justarian, Hawklight, and Digby Chicken Caesar. If any of them die, of course, we'll swap those guys out. But that should make them feel a bit more alive. Instead of it being Yu Yambo, it would have been Yu Justarian with his panda face. I like that. Oh, we've got another quest to go and find some hidden texts. There may be a tablet in an ancient library. Well, of course, we'll take the gamble. We're going to go to Al Jazer. 882 gold. That'll cut into our wonder building a little bit tragically, but worthwhile. My cousin Bingy died of the plague. How terrible. The lords of the land of the rice and snow have approved the institutional marginal status of women. Of course they have. And another daughter, Birgisa, also becomes attractive and is known as the Heavenly. Holy crap, we're getting very lucky on that, aren't we? I'm not entirely sure what causes that. That's 2 in a row now we've had. And Godslayer Fangji becomes Han Norse. Now, all of the other houses are Han, aren't they, for the time being? They are, yeah. Okay, so ideally getting those guys converted over would be also very, very nice, given that they're the most powerful people in the round besides us, of course. When I say most powerful people, it's like 99, we're like 95% of the power, or I suppose 96%, they get 4% each. I've noticed that my wife is growing increasingly aggravated during the last couple of weeks, and today something extra unthoughtful slipped my tongue, which caused us to storm off, exclaiming that the Emperor would hear about this. Oh. Shit. She's gonna go tell her father, the Emperor of China. This might upset our relations with Xia. She's gonna... But she loves us. And we actually quite like her. Shit. Okay. Well, I think we just said something racist. I'm not entirely sure why her father would care about that, but either way. I was watching a play a traveling troupe was performing. Though it was short and a simple love story without much drama or conflict, the characters were likable and realistic in their motivations and desires. Unlike this current character, who is a clusterfuck. Those plebeians is some banal fluff. Or, I admit, it brought a smile to my face. Now, humble is the opposite of proud, and our guy is proud. But that one leads to cynical. So both of these go against traits we've currently got. Humble. Honestly, this might sound really bizarre. For the same reason this guy is prideful could also be the same reason why he is humble. He is trying to live up to these incredible predecessors that he have. People who turned Iceland from some sheds in a field owned by Irish priests to the richest realm in the world. However, he himself at the age of 32 still hasn't achieved anything. Maybe this is a character arc. His pride, his pig-headedness that he had in his youth is dipping away a little bit, and instead, he's not becoming a more humble man. He's still very proud. I'm glad that didn't change, because I think this suits the character a lot more. I mean, the man just built a city of wonder, for God's sake. So these are all... Another fucking daughter. We're cursed. Something's cursed here. Here. Humility. Whatever. Elfilder, piss off. We've got this army, and bear in mind this army is entirely berserkers. I think we should be very quickly able to turn around this kind of lack of wonder building right now. But the longer we take for our troops to reinforce here, of course, the longer it's going to take... Or the longer we risk our guy having to live before we'll finish the wonder. So we need to get out there as soon as possible. There you go. Our expeditions for our land encountered some ruins, but in the end we made it to the ruins of Aldeger. After a fortnight of excavation, the servants uncovered the entrance of a hidden underground chamber. Do my eyes deceive me, or are those symbols hieroglyphs? Wow, there you go. Fortunately, still no tablet. Oh, fuck, we're dying to attrition. I mean, that is down to the disease. We should probably move to man. It would be safer. Move to man. I introduced Despot Luvericho II of Epirus to Godslayer Shuzen Wachitsky. Oh, this guy that we were friends with in the trade in the Hermetic Society became a king? Was he always a king? Weird. I'm not sure. Or a king tier character. Of course, he's a despot there. Right, let's get these guys out of here because they are dying as fast as they're reinforcing. Really not ideal. Now, bear in mind, we're not going to be able to assault places down to the same speed that we did before. But it will, in combat, you know, we're not going to have to worry about any issues like, for example, that random French army clapping our cheeks. Dorislava is pregnant. I look forward to the introduction of my 8th daughter. And now we can rank up to the mighty rank of Magus. Wizard backstory coming full circle here. My other wife is pregnant. Look forward to my 9th daughter. Take leave for your pregnancy. Make sure that daughter is healthy and we have in fact been promoted. Okay then. So now we can choose our Metzgar and begin writing our magnum opus. Now I think it's probably fair to say we don't want to get distracted when writing our magnum opus. So let's save that until we finished until we've got at least the other couple of wonders building up. I think that's a great idea. So then, drop our troops off in the Isle of Man. They should be able to reinforce a lot better. What's the supply here? 20,000. So that means, roughly, this means that we can have 20,000 troops here, right? So we can fully reinforce. Whereas, for example, our capital, which was, of course, the second we leave, it's not affected by disease. But while it was affected by disease, that would have been a lot lower. Anyway, let's let our troops reinforce again. How unfortunate. My wife will not take leave for the birth of my 9th daughter. We're receiving scant reports of the Filkra about infighting amongst our most illustrious diviners. It appears that a series of ambiguous and contradictory sightings have confused our priest as well as the Filkra himself. I'll make a great offering to protect my realm. There's another 400 gold down the shitter, but it's a necessary evil, I'm afraid. See a ewe burst into my chambers, flanked by several guards. My Grand Mayor, there are many peasants complaining that their children are being plagued by nightmares of this man. Donald? A Catholic Scottish man? Burn him. I have no love for you. Goodbye, my friend. Right, here you go. Now we're reinforcing with some speed. We've got a visit from the Protector General. Oh, fuck. I wonder if he got the letter from his daughter. And now this guy's here to come clap our cheeks. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. This could be a problem. A son! A beautiful, healthy baby boy. Frederick Uning's son. Oh, he's tall, but he's an idiot. He's slow. Frederick? Oh, my God. I suppose it's just Friedrich, isn't it? Friedrich? More like... free drip. Yeah, moron. I accidentally put a space at the end of that. Oh, I had my servant buy a garb of exquisite silk in preparation for the libationer Hubasu's arrival. However, as I welcomed him in his entourage, the sight of my new robe seemed to displease him. The translator told me I wore several attributes exclusive to the Emperor's family. That motherfucker. Oh, the first son we get, he's tall, but an idiot. Now, our character clearly knows that. Let me take that space away at the end of his name. That's cursed. Our character clearly knows that he's going to be a larger, but stupid baby. I think we're sensible enough to know that training him to be a warrior might be more suited to him than counting coin. We don't want to hand the realm over to this fucking idiot. Give him to Carl. Carl will sort him out. I can't believe Carl's still alive. What a guy. A daughter! Another daughter. Bright and delicate. Shit. Linda. Lynn, don't. Right, here you go. Oh, Carl! As soon as I say that, he's dead. Young Carl died of consumption. 82 years of age, and even old age couldn't claim him. It took a deadly disease. Tuberculosis, specifically. Right, okay. Very frustrating. Lou is very good. Luo Hawklight of Orkney is actually a landed patrician there with some land. I mean, obviously, but with somewhere to actually live, unlike these other patricians who just have kind of houses in the capital. Okay, fair enough. What was I about to do? Set up a new apprentice. That's correct. Right, let's go and sort that out fast before we get too distracted here. We need a new court physician. We need a new apprentice. Oh, that sent ripples through the realm, hasn't it? We need a new treasury guard. We're missing 2 state inquisitors. Give it to him. Just make him like us a little bit more. You'll do, sure. High Admiral. We'll give it to our nephew. Try and keep him liking us as much as possible. That way, you know, he won't try and gun for our title maybe so much. He still probably will, but maybe he won't be in such a hurry to do that. Right. Hopefully we can get these relics or wonders, sorry, queued up before the end of today. Expose Sir Digby Chicken Caesar. How dare you? Sifu, why would you do such a thing? Expose him. Why is he incapable? Very strange. Bagheeta has dysentery. Oh, shit. Oh, he's done a good job. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, successful treatment, thank God. You want to ransom out my half-brother? We're cruel. We're wrathful. We don't care. We're also a kinslayer, if I'm not mistaken, right? We're not kinslayer. We've killed everybody but our kin, apparently. I'd like to invite you. Okay. This guy likes us a lot. This is Luo Hawklight. Wants to invite us to a gathering of friends. To dine, drink, and forget about the world. Fine, I will come. I will visit, my friend. Let's do it. Oh, I was kind of expecting for an immediate reply there. Apparently it takes a while. Choosing Wachitsky to marry my kinsman. He's very good. Alright, yeah, that's probably the best she could hope for. Right, we're reinforced. Let's get to work. We've wasted a lot of time waiting for these troops to rebuild today. Let's actually get on it. Oh. Alfred walked up to me, striking a conversation. We ended up having a long talk about a great many things. Begone, filthy boar. Or how nice. We're cruel. We're wrathful. Begone, filthy boar is absolutely on brand. Piss off. Right, burn it down. Yes. Okay, here we go. Now, one thing I'd love to do today, along with queuing up the 3 wonders, I say this 25 minutes into the episode, is to try and become a Hemoarch. That's one thing we've never achieved with any other character despite our best efforts, so that would be really something unique to this character. I feel like out of all of our characters, this guy's been the most insane. I mean, I know for a fact... Oh my God, Carl! Carl had a daughter! My God! His legacy lives on. I will rename this. It won't be Smith. It'll be House Carl Smith. Let's remember Carl. I'm going to adopt this child. We can't actually adopt this child, but we'll adopt her in the non-literal sense of we will educate her. We will be there for her. We married off her mother. And now, who's in a different realm, I believe. Oh, she's still in our realm. She's betrothed, I see. We will educate this child. We will look after her. We will be the father that she never had. I owe Carl that much. And you know what? We're building a new realm where women are equal. We're going to train her in how to look after the realm. Something we didn't even do for our own idiot son. Wow. And we'll also name her a member of parliament. Our guy's a lunatic. Come on. That's to be expected. Lord Mayor Luo Hawklight bought out the board in some pieces and suggested we play a few rounds to determine who's the better strategist. He insists we play for money. Very well, let's play. We play for hours. The tides of fortune ebbing and flowing as I tried to set my opponent's positions without opening my defense too much. Eventually, I found a critical opening, made a few inspired and aggressive moves and won the game. We're an apprentice board gamer, giving diplomacy +1. Very nice. That means if death comes a knocking again, we might be at an advantage. Puson Fangji. Oh, Pooh's son. No, that is his first name. No, it's not. Bear in mind, it's flipped now for Han Norse. This is Fangji Pooh's son. Our heir. Our nephew. I can't burn him. But he is an apostate. We'd become a kinslayer if we did that. Bear in mind, we're not tribal anymore, so becoming a kinslayer is a much more serious charge. We're supposed to be a merchant republic where families are central and key. We're a patrician, and that means literally we are the head of this family. And if we start burning our family members, but he is an apostate, throw him in the dungeon. He can be of no harm there. That way the threat is dealt with, and he will not be a black stain on our honor. The reveling and carousing is over for now. Time to get back to real life. I mean, if that guy invites us out again and we win another board game, there's a chance we can get the board game a trait, which is quite nice. These troops are reinforcing bloody fast, aren't they? They won't hear. Hello. Dear colleague, I found the most fascinating phenomena from observing the sky. I'm of the firmest belief that the foundation of the cosmos is hiding out there. In order to reach higher knowledge, you should take to my advice and study the skies thoroughly. We built an observatory, didn't we? Or am I going insane? Was that not this character? We haven't taken scholarship with this character, have we? I don't think we've actually built an observatory. We can still observe the sky without it. It'll obviously just be not as ideal. The instruments and terms I had to gather for my studies of secrets of the stars have finally arrived. Lenses of different shapes and sizes, together with dusty old terms written by learned people. We have our head in the clouds. Might be a little bit distracting. My friend has invited me to a grand banquet. Do you want to travel to Greece? Okay. I will reluctantly attend. Would we do that? Zealous, cruel, wrathful, proud, greedy. No, I'm sorry, I don't think we would. I think we've got bigger things to do, more important things to do than attend your friggin' feast. And a country that's miles away. The pillaging of Cardigan has been very fruitful. Shall we give them to the gods in the afterlife? Look, we have single-handedly brought back this moral authority. Infidel temples looted. 50% Have them shipped back to Dong Island. If we do that, we don't get any bonuses. We've got the highest amount of thralls. Do we want the 100 gold? Kind of. But our guy's a zealot, and this would give that moral authority again for 50 years. Our religion is coming back from nothing, all thanks to this guy. Our zealot Yu Ning. He's single-handedly redeemed the religion, more or less. What a fucking guy. I keep forgetting to move the ships around. God knows how much gold I've wasted by not moving them over. We stole an ancient rusty weapon and an abacus. Thank you. Ah! Ji-san becomes Han Horse. There you go. Fantastic. Civilized peasants. Making sure that landowners and traders pay their taxes in a timely fashion is a time-consuming task. Lately, my mind has been occupied with the task of making sure the stars are in their correct place. Do we want to neglect our accounting to focus on the stellar phenomenon? We do, I think. Let's keep going. No, I have to keep going. Many nights I've spent observing the skies. I've become certain that there is a pattern to the movement of celestial bodies that I've yet to uncover. However, I'm considering putting this endeavor to rest for the sake of my other studies. No, keep going. We will find out the truth. What is a wizard if not a man obsessed with figuring shit out? In the most dangerous ways going. Right, let's burn that down. Thank you. A dull pain begins to throb behind your eyes. If we die now, on the cusp of greatness, I will cry. God say you order you to lay down and rest for the afternoon. Thank you. Thank you. My liege, you've sent me out to spread word of your good nature and wise rule, yet I can find no ruler who does not hold you in the highest regard. My God. Everybody loves us. We're still going to keep them on perform statecraft just in case that opinion of us drops at all. Have we filled the boats? Very close. Then we could probably queue up a good couple of keep calling them artifacts and relics and shit. Wonders. According to your marshal, the peasants of Dong Eastland are having frequent troubles with highwaymen and wild beasts. Of course, we will spend 169 gold to protect our people. A series of outposts. Absolutely, we'll do that. That's cheap. Very cheap. Hello. I'm in the middle of adjusting my new sextant, having just spotted what looks like a shooting star when there's a faint knock on my door. It's Liu. Oh, she speaks father. I can't sleep. Calm, child. I'll brew something with a hint of nettles. We're going to make her a potion. That's nice. Our knowledge increases. We lose the ingredient. And our daughter is comforted. Win-win-win. Fantastic. We're a wizard. Giving out potions is, of course, exactly what we're going to do. A servant asked if I want a mustard seed with my meal. Absolutely, I do. What a bizarre event. Many nights observing the skies. No, we will keep going until we are convinced that we know it all. We could try it now. Maybe we'll get lucky. But maybe we lose an opportunity. A headache has gone away. Okay, it was only minor. Right, let's start building. So, I think in our kind of ancestral capital, as I called it, not really our ancestral capital, but the capital of our family, should we lose it, we'll build the royal palace. Then in the northern province, I think we need to build something more religious-based. Perhaps a great library, a grand temple. That could be good. We need another 2,000 gold, but we'll casually crack that out in about 2 seconds flat, so I'm not that concerned. Because of course we will. Right, let's move with some haste here. Need some more relics going. Falling behind the times a little bit. There you go. And Somerset. Oh! My poor Frederick is so unresponsive, so slow to learn the basic things. Sometimes I wonder if the Sormon is a result of his mother drinking. Another kid. Right, it's the same event. I see, that's why he was born slow. Damn. Okay. While pondering my current studies, it occurs to me that I have several items in my possession that could be experimented with in order to enhance my understanding of the heavens. Sure. I'll burn some lemongrass and let it flood my senses. 30% chance of our stellar phenomenon increasing. Of course, we'll stick with that. Can we go out and... Oh! I was about to say, can we go out and get more ingredients? But we can't yet. After many nights observing the skies, I started charting the patterns of the stars and their movements of certain planets. There is so much to learn. However, my council won't stop complaining about my absence from the court. Perhaps it's time I conclude my research. I understand so much. The question is, did we succeed? Probably not. No, I think we'll be fine. We've got such a massive learning. Oh, no, we did fail. On a dark sheet, there lies bright dots scattered around, dancing around in fashion. No matter how long I spend staring at the sky, no pattern reveals itself. We failed. Like, we actually did fail. That's kind of a surprise. Ooh, okay. King Sigismund II of France has founded a holy order of knights that will fight for the rights of the weak and chastise the wicked. The Order of the Stars. Oh, interesting. I think that's a chivalric society. Like one of these. But I'm not entirely sure. While looting the holding, we come across a strange-looking key made of an unknown metal. We hurry to the chest, and we found 200 gold. That's probably the best outcome we've had from that. There is a very cool outcome from that, but it's so rare. I think I've only ever seen it once, to be honest. Okay. We completely destroyed the construction of a trade post in Cornwall. That's probably for the best. The world isn't ready for a pasty quite yet. Let's go to Dorset. Move the boats over. Excuse me. We're here for your gold. What lot you might have. So this was the realm last time, if you remember, that is part of France. Oh. Burn them. Of course, burn them. Offer them to the gods, and it also... I mean, it works well with our Hemo art trait. We don't make any progress towards it, but our guy loves sacrificing. Speaking of which, we should probably give that a go before we wrap things up today. That was the province before where those French troops collapsed our army yesterday and slowed us down so much today. So it's quite nice that we can just move in and move out without really having to worry about it at all. Even if they had raised their troops, we would have been fine. What the fuck is this province? The Isle of Wight is Altaic. How bizarre. God knows how the fuck they crossed the ocean to get to there, but not that it really matters. I also love the fact that we are raiding with exclusively 15 or 16,000 berserkers. That must be horrifying for the people of England. Just absolutely fucking horrifying. Ooh. My servant informs me I have a visitor. Cursing the early hour, I roll out of bed and make my way to the main hall. The envoy bows deeply, stating that the illustrious emperor wishes to express his condolences by gifting me something that used to belong to my wife. Wait, what? My wife was slain by Lord Mayor Luo Hawklight? Yeah, you better fucking look like that. He looks like a naughty dog who's been caught stealing food. Holy shit. Juhei's favorite figurine of Chengzu is added to your treasury. Please, take it away. We only serve as a reminder of her death. No, take it. We liked our wife, didn't we? She was our apprentice. He was quite fond of her. He's not fond of many people, but he was fond of her. Give us that. Worst case scenario, we drink a potion. What the fuck does this thing do that was so... made it so worthwhile then? There it is. 0.15 monthly prestige. Not really particularly impressive, but it's something to remember our wife by. So one of our wives got promoted to head wife, and I need to double check that that's correct. Everybody in our realm loves us. This guy is a batshit crazy lunatic, killing, pillaging, sacrificing en masse, but he's doing it for the glory of Iceland, so everybody in Iceland loves him. Insane. Okay, who got promoted to head wife? You. You're the one who keeps drinking all my children stupid. Firstly, divorce. Filka says no. Fuck! But she's a pisshead. She's pickling my children, Filka. Fine, we'll get a new wife. We can marry one of our daughters. That's a bit weird. My daughter, though, is heavenly, attractive, and homely. I guess kind of ugly in some ways, but attractive in others is the implication there. I don't know. We're going to marry our own daughter. I mean, we might think it's weird as kind of third parties here, but bear in mind, it's a key part of their religion. It has been for hundreds of years when Sweden first formed this. Our dynasty has always abstained from that, though. So I don't know that we really would go for it. Let's marry this quick girl. Member of House Neatling as well, so that one is kind of high tier. Hello. Oh, another video game. Well, hang on, you're the one who killed my wife, you son of a bitch. Don't think you're going to get away with that easily. Imprison him. Are we allowed to imprison him? Wait, was it a legal duel? It was a legal, sanctioned duel. She may have challenged him to personal combat. There's nothing we can do. Wrathful, cruel, proud. I don't think we'd just let that stand, though, would we? We can't imprison him within the confines of the law. But we could just try and kill him to avenge our wife. We're wrathful. I think we want to see his head on a pike. Not so much because we were deeply... I mean, our guy kind of liked his wife. He had 50 opinion of her. But he wouldn't just do it... You know, he's not like in some mad wish for vengeance. He just wants to do it because it's a slight on him, isn't it? He has to now go through the trouble of getting remarried. This guy thinks he can kill the Lord Mayor's wife. I don't think so. So we'll try and kill him as a slight against our guy. That makes perfect sense. Heraldic Banner, that's mine now. I don't know what that does, but we'll have a look in a second. Hello. My Chancellor suggested it would be a benefit if I studied the languages spoken at foreign courts. If they can't speak Hanorse, they're not important. Yeah, let's go with that one. Ooh, dinner? What a kind gift. Thank you. I'm just playing Crusader Kings II when my braless wife brings me a sandwich. What's that? How does the rest of the tweet go? No, it's like, I just scored a triple mid-lane kill feed. So how's your day going? I don't fucking remember. I am the ninja of Crusader Kings. So many people have said that. Thank you. I will eat my dinner in 1 second. I'm raiding! Mom! Sure, if they can't speak Hanorse, they're not important. I think that's a perfectly acceptable response to this guy. But yeah, fuck him. Shy? No, it wasn't from a place of shyness. It was from a place of I don't give a fuck. Why would he care? He speaks every language he wants to speak. Everybody else has more or less been below him all this time. The pride alone, I think, would determine that, you know? Yeah, fuck it. Let's torture someone to make up for it. How dare they? Right. We're at our board game convention with the man who killed our wife in a duel, which we don't have any legal ramification against because it was apparently acceptable. Oh, we're playing for money. Excellent. Oh, you won that time, though. Damn it. Okay. It's exactly the same. It's just the final sentence is, he won, more or less. Let's focus on the important things here. Whoa! That will fucking do. The legend of Yuning the Wife Beater. Many brave Norsemen sailed from Scandinavia in search of glory and riches in the prosperous lands of the West. Only a few return from their travels as heroes, but even the stories pale in comparison to mine. My palace is filled with countless trophies I've gathered throughout a lifetime of endless plundering. I've laid waste to scores of towns, killed thousands, brought entire realms to their knees. The land dwellers scare children by telling stories about my exploits, while the skulls of the land of the rice and snow swear that I must be the son of an Aesir, animated by an unquenchable thirst for blood and conquest. I am no mere raider. We become the founder of a bloodline, giving +3 personal combat, Sea King opinion +5, Sea Queen opinion +5, and organizing raids is more fruitful. Spoilers, we can't organize fucking raids, because it's too late in the game for that. Yeah, that's only relevant if you're tribal. But we are now known as the Whim. Oh, that's a lot better than the Wife Beater. Hell yeah, Blood of the Tempest, look at that. Entire cities have been decimated by the raids of Grand Mayor Godslayer Yu Ning. His actions ensured him the legacy of one of the most fearsome, ruthless Vikings. We have done it. We have nailed this guy's backstory, and the best part is he's fucking 35. We can still write his wizardly magnum opus. We can still build the wonders. We might even be able to get Hemoarch. Getting the bloodline, though. So of course, the Hemoarch trait is just what you get for sacrificing X amount of people. As far as I recall, to get the bloodline, you have to do double what you need to get Hemoarch. We've just got that. We've done double what you need to get Sea King to get the bloodline. So this might prove a challenge. Let's see. Let's finish this run off. We need like 400 more gold, and then we're done here. Then we will sacrifice what we've got in our prison, see if that takes us to Hemoarch. But the very minimum we can do is build those other wonders, right? How are we looking? We're actually full. Let's leave. Fuck it. Let's get out of here. Okay, then. Wowee. We are there. Let's resign from being a leader of our armies. Let's gaze into Odin's Eye for a start. Thank you. Tech points. Kind of irrelevant, I'll be honest. Let's take a look at Giesland. We'll build a grand temple. Oh my god, it counts. It counts for the bloodline. Holy shit. And I bet that's because I thought it was 4 wonders. I guess it was only 3. The City of Wonder counted, this counts, and then this counts. Rather than wasting lives and wealth after dreams of new conquest, Grand Mayor Godslayer Yu Ning has dedicated his wealth to the improvement of his own realm and religion, constructing many great works during the course of his reign, improving the prestige of his realm and the faith of his subjects. Thanks to his contribution for building great temples, Germanic becomes stronger in the hearts of his subjects. Vassals and clergy will forever remember Grand Mayor Yu Ning's efforts. Jesus. We gain 200 prestige, 100 piety. We become the founder of another bloodline. Consecutive bloodlines. Minus 10% build cost permanently. Massive. Minus 20% build time. Massive. Clergy vassal tax. So temple holders give 5% extra tax. Rubbish. Tiny. Monthly prestige, monthly piety. Temple vassal opinion +10 is huge. Vassal opinion +8 is huge. Temple build cost modifier minus 0.05 is huge. Jesus. The wonderful blood of King Yu Ning the Worm. We've killed all of those people, taken their gold, and we've brought it right back to our realm that we have turned into a metropolis. We have built this on the shoulders of other weaker people. What a fucking guy. And I thought, and remember, like I said yesterday, it was Slavar who was originally going to inherit. He got landed. This guy became the second option. He was not meant to be the character who was going to lead this round, but my god, he has ended up being the best character this round has ever seen. Holy shit. The question is, can we now get a Hemoarch? 3 bloodlines with 1 character. We would never top that. We would never top that. It would be so difficult to do. But there is a possibility somewhere. Let's start sacrificing. Not that many, unfortunately, in here. We can embalm the guy who was accused of prostate, but I won't be doing that. Maud, Sigrid, and Tefane. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Hemoarch. Still nothing! No way! We're still not there. We've got to be bloody close, though, right? We have to be. Okay, I still want to build that final wonder as well. Like just because we've got the bloodline. We will, of course, build a final great work. Have we got anything that's relevant? I mean, a fucking pyramid would just be obscene. The Pyramid of North Iceland. That would be disgusting. To be honest, I was kind of thinking like we've got a temple there, a palace there, the City of Wonders. Like I was honestly thinking like a university, or like a university. I think would make a lot of sense. A great library, kind of both of those kind of cover the same thing. But that's 5,200 gold. The pyramids though would be insane. The pyramids of Iceland. Can we build pyramids in the City of Wonder? Because if we can, but we can also build the university. And I think that makes more sense to build a university in the capital. So let's build the fucking pyramids. Tomorrow, we build a pyramid.